don't know. For some reason, I feel like I gotta get all up close and personal, man. Hey, that was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. But yo, what's up, family? How y'all doing? I forgot what my intro was, but please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do, man. That was crazy, bro. It was a first half of just not giving a fuck on defense, just not caring at all, just letting Andrew Nembhard, TJ McConnell, just letting them guys just walk right to the rim. That's all the first half was. How about let's play a half of basketball in the playoffs where we just let people walk to the rim. Let's see if that affects our chances. Tatum was scoring well. I think Horford had 12 points, but you didn't get anything from anybody else. Actually, I mean, like, your defense was just horrible. And it was very clear that the moment you start taking defense seriously, you will get back in the game. And I've said this in previous videos. All the Celtics have to do is defend like a top 2 defensive team, and they will win. I don't understand coming out in the first half and being completely shitty on that end. I don't understand it. But in that second quarter, at the end of the second quarter, they blocked like 2 threes or something, and they got back into the game. And then Andrew Nembhard hit that long ass 3, which put the lead a little bit back up. But as soon as they started playing defense at the end of the second quarter, they got right back into the game in the span of like 3 possessions. And then you get into the third quarter, towards the middle to the end of that quarter, you start playing defense. And all my Tillman people, you stuck it out with me. You stuck it out with me. Man, Tillman came in. Now, the start of it, when it was Tillman at the 4, I ain't really like that, because you're not gonna get the full effect of Tillman at the 4, right? He can still be effective, he can still be good, but you're not gonna get the full effect of Tillman if he's at the 4, because it clogs up some things on offense, yada yada. But when he was at the 5, that shit flipped the game on his head. You could visibly see how different the defense was with Tillman at the 5. You could just see it. The blocks, the rebounding which was horrible this entire game. But in that stretch, they rebounded. As that run was happening in the third quarter, I didn't like the man. If we would have just took some better shots at the end of that third quarter, we would have been up going into the 4th. I love you, Derek White, and you came up huge with those blocks. You ultimately came up huge at the end of this game. But those 2 pull-up threes he took, I thought that killed the comeback chance. Not the comeback chance, but the momentum was shot on both of those. He shot a pull-up 3 for no reason that was contested. And the 2 for 1, fuck the 2 for 1 when you're trying to account for the momentum. You just came back down from 18, 16 points. Forget the 2 for 1. Forget it, bro. Just play basketball. And Jason Tatum, bro, like, man, that was a great game. And again, it's just still so much room for improvement if we're talking about Tatum. And yeah, 36 points. I don't remember how many assists and rebounds he had. There's still points in the game I'm like, hey, bro, you can't be that passive this long for this many possessions in the 4th quarter. And it's times that, you know, he just can't take TJ McConnell to the rim, even though he's a pesky defender. But shit, bro, the defense in that 4th quarter and the passing, bro, he had like 3 strip steals all in the 4th quarter. Then that pass to Al Horford, he just knew that Siakam and Turner were going to him. And the eyes in the back of his head with that behind the back. And Al Horford, man, 7 threes. We've been waiting for his shot to come back. He had a really, really good game. And yeah, Tatum, that was like, that 4th quarter was just all around. He hit a clutch 3. I believe that was before he did the pass to Al Horford. I'm not really sure, but that was clutch. The entire 9 for Jason Tatum. I'm going to watch this game again, of course. But that second half was amazing. Again, we got Drew Holiday, man. We got to pull honey on him. We got to pull honey on Drew, man. Like, shit, dog. He had 4 points in the first half. I think Tarek had 5 or Flip, and they both just, it was a string of possessions where they're blocking shots. They're getting every rebound. Offensive, I think Drew had 2 straight offensive rebounds. He was scoring. And then, of course, that last play, it reminded me of the Bucks versus Celtics in the playoffs, Game 5, man. And he had that block on Marcus Smart and then the steal to seal the game. That reminded me of that. It really did. And it was just, it came full circle, man. It really, really came full circle. And we just got to appreciate and pull honey on him, man. We just got to appreciate it. Who else I'm missing? Oh, Brown. Brown is just a common presence, bro. Like, his defense, of course, in the second half, along with Tatum, Brown, and Tillman, like, that whole starting 5 came to play in this game. and you didn't get a lot from your bench. O'Shea was still cool. I liked his energy. But Tillman, man, he just changed. Like, that Tillman at the 5 lineup completely changed the complexion of our defense. Man, it's just good. It's good to win a game like that, man. That's a gutsy win. And of course, people are going to continue to say the Celtics haven't played a team all series that has had their top player. Bro, I understand that. And I think that is a luxury. Like, that is a luxury to have on the path to the finals. But something that I think is more important is the Celtics haven't had a plethora of clutch games in the playoffs. It's a good thing that they're getting their wins easier, of course. But I would like to, not that I would like to see them, I just want them to be prepared for clutch games down the road in the playoffs. Game 1 in overtime, they got it done. And game 3, and it's because, look, bro, like, hypothetically, say that every team the Celtics have played are 100% healthy. Fuck that the Celtics don't have Porzingis. Just totally forget about that. Let's just say every team that they've played so far has been completely healthy. So the Miami Heat have Jimmy, Terry Rozier, and all the people, right? Do they beat the Celtics? No. The best that you can say is it goes an extra game. Fine, cool. And I do know that that is important, right? Cavaliers. Let's say Jared Allen, who did not play in the series, who was hurt before he got to us. Let's just say that he's healthy. Donovan, who missed 2 games, I believe. Let's say he's healthy. Do the Cavaliers beat the Boston Celtics? No. Best case scenario is they force another game. Again, I understand how important that is. If the Indiana Pacers are 100% healthy, are they beating the Boston Celtics right now? I think that is no. Man, of course, everybody's probably going to say, oh, it was just a dogfight and they didn't have Halliburton. Yeah, but the game is different if Halliburton's in there. Andrew Nembhard does not have all those touches. He doesn't have 30 points. TJ McConnell does not have all those touches. He doesn't have 20 points. The game is different. The game is different. So I understand that you're adding him in, but you also have to subtract the touches of the guys that got it done all night for them. And salute to Andrew Nembhard, salute TJ McConnell. Those guys they embarrassed us in the first half. And, Turner, Siakam, they have something here, bro. Like, their bench, the way that they play, the Pacers have something here. And then you have Jarris Walker just sitting there on the bench like he's in the chamber. He hasn't even been shown yet for real. So really, really excited for that team. Yeah, man. I don't know if we sweep them, but we're gonna get this done, man. And I'm gonna stay humble. I'm gonna stay humble because I've seen worse things happen. So I'm gonna stay humble. But the Pacers, it might be cutting time, man. It might be cutting time for them Pacers, boys. But hey, we gonna stay humble. We gonna stay down, and we gonna get to these finals, man. But that is the video of you. Also something I don't actually really want to say this, but I think Joe Mazzulla actually had a great game. I love the Tillman at the 5 insertion, but he almost killed us with putting Sam Hauser in when we were down 3. I don't know what's wrong with his shot. I know the last game he was not able to shoot and he still made a huge impact. I think you still give him his normal time. But in the 4th quarter, when you're on a run and he hasn't been good on both ends of the court in this game, you don't put him back in that situation. And I think that almost killed us. And I was rooting for that 3 to go down. He was wide open. He just airballed it. And you saw Derek White come off the bench. I was like, yeah, this is not Sam Knight. Hopefully in game 4, he can hit it going because we need him to hit shots in the finals. That's just that. So thank you guys. I will see you soon. But this is Nick. Peace.